So, with that, let's go check our little board now. We're on to round 3 now. And here we're going to start seeing some separation here. This is where we're going to start seeing what killers are going to make it through, what killers are not, whether or not some killers are just simply have no chance of making it. You know, this for some of them, this is going to be their 3rd go, so they really need to step up if they're lagging behind. So, for start of round 3, we got the Twins versus the Unknown, so let's go see what the Twins can get done. My heart goes out for the Twins, but they may be stuck with the hand they've been dealt. Alright, Azarov's resting place. No, they haven't brought in their hatch offering. They've left it at the door. They've left their keys in the car. But hey, you just gotta work with it. You just gotta work with it. Azarov's resting place, a really finicky map. Can work in your favor, can certainly go against it, depending on the gen spread. You've got a nice 3 gen over here. You've got a 4 gen over here. Victor being sent out. And I had a sneaking suspicion, I think Twins also had that same suspicion, that there was a survivor lurking about. What? I'm sorry? What the fuck? Did anyone else see that? How do you just dematerialized? Huh. Huh. Weird. Funky even. I know I'm blind, but at some point I gotta recognize. There you go, 1st gen done. This Hattie's just ringing alarm bells to me. That was peculiar. Yeah, she just went out of vision of the Twins. But hey, sometimes it happens, sometimes it just simply happens. Twins. Hopefully trying to get some coup value here, you possibly could. Or you could just get Survivor just pre-dropping everything till the daylight comes. Twins doing their best to keep on Hattie. But again, just all the pallets in the world. You've got this Survivor here, trying to be cheeky. I think Twins is gonna struggle here. I think they're gonna struggle. Oh, Twins! Victor just slinging himself a little bit too far. Charlotte's starting to crumble a little, starting to crumble. Question is, can they get something done here? Can they get something done? They're starting to fumble. They're not playing the macro very well. I think as Victor, you gotta get moving. You gotta get moving. Simple as that. Hopefully find the injured parties. Yeah. Victor finding the injured Jane. This is the party you want. There you go. You get the down. You get the down. As Victor, you need to switch back to Charlotte, and they need to get down there as quick as they possibly can. There's Hattie again. There's Hattie that's just non-stop ringing alarm bells in my brain for one reason or another. But Charlotte remaining focused, remaining prioritized, hoping to interrupt this heal. Trying to sandwich herself in there. Gets the down, gets some surge value here. This could be a turnaround for Charlotte. There's the For the People, we're gonna live forever. Oh, and just as the Twins, you've got everything not working in your favor, but you gotta remain resolute. Okay, for the million tools that the survivors have. Alright, you just gotta remain calm. And I think Twins is gonna do just that. Finding Hattie. Victor managing to avoid getting smushed. This could be a good point. for the Twins. If they can build some momentum from this, there's the kick. But I don't think it's going to matter too much in the slightest. You've got Laurie sitting there. Around the corner. As Twins, you gotta get on this. Twins, they're the slugging queen. There's the pickup on Hattie. Get the down on Hattie. As Twins, I think you got to just try and get a pick here. You got to start getting those hooks. That's what's important. Scare them off. Get them off this. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, Laurie not paying attention where she's going. Goes down to Charlotte. Let's see, let's see. This could be a very important building point for the Twins. Can they keep the momentum? They're starting to inch towards bigger and greater things, but they just got to keep moving. Alright, they can camp now. Alright, not tunnel though. They can't tunnel, but they can camp. So why not? Why not? We've got intel on the survivors. Got to try and push them away. Figure out where the other one is. There they are. Call back Victor. Don't let them have this. Get the injury. Turn around. You see them going for the save over here. There's the reassurance. Oh, they don't injure Jane there. What? Get the injury. Hattie not paying attention. Might as well. You want to build pressure here, and this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Get the injuries. You want them coming in for saves now. This is what you want as Twins. This is how you do it. Trying to get them to shake themselves. Shake them. Get the down. But as Twins, you can't take this. You simply cannot. They're going for heals. Oh, fails to get the down on Laurie. Again, Twins looking for the angle. Oh, failing to do so. You got Jane coming in for the hopeful kick, failing to do so. You've got this Jane here. There you go. You get the grab. As Twins, this is what you need. This is what you need. This is how you build the pressure back up. Okay, this is how you do it, inch by inch. There's no... Thought there was a thing there. Here's Laurie again. Twins starting to build up that pressure. This is so crucial. Just really dragging the game down. Okay, pulling it down inch by inch. Playing as nasty as they need to. Getting another hook on Laurie. They're pulling it back down. Sending out Victor. Following those blood marks. There you go. There you go. Another down for Victor. Question is, do they take it? You assume possibly another will make it situation, another will make it play. There's the pick. Can they keep going? You're getting more information from Victor. You know they're both behind you. No, there's only one behind you. Okay. Alright, another token for no way out. Can Twins keep the momentum? You got Hattie here. Possibly a dead hard situation. Nope. That's another down for the Twins. They're starting to build towards of 12 hooks. Starting to get people injured. Get them hooked. Alright, this is what you need as Twins, okay? You just need to drag it back. You need to pull the survivors back. Alright, they got very confident at the start of the match. So you need to punish them for that. Seemingly overconfidence. Here you go, you got Jane here. Trying to be cheeky. Trying to be cheeky. But if they're not careful, could spell another down for the Twins. Charlotte more than happy to get more parties injured. Got Laurie going in, assumedly for the save. As Twins, you want to keep building pressure. Okay, keep everyone injured. Make it harder to get those saves cleanly. Again, remember they do have reassurance. Oh, but the balance play. You'll love to see it. Hattie's still sticking around. I mean, if they're gonna fart around as Twins, just get those injuries. Try and force some more altruism. Twins playing nasty, but this is what you gotta do. This is how you build your pressure. Okay, you got a very altruistic team. You gotta exploit it. Alright, you just simply have to exploit it. Alright, for better and for worse. And there you go, you get a grab. Are they there quick enough? They just manage it. They just manage it. It's very unfortunate for the Twins. But Twins struggling to figure out where the hell they are. Finding Hattie again. This is where you send out Victor. And you get the down on Hattie, and you just know. You just know that those survivors are going to be itching for that CJ. The question is, are they going to get it? Look at it, you're hearing them coming in. You're hearing them coming in. Get the downs. Here you go, here's their chance. Do they succeed? No, they don't. Oh, CJs. What are we gonna do with you? There's the attempted flashbang. Doesn't go through. Ooh, good work from Jane, but if she's not careful, just gonna give the Twins what they want in the end. Get the down. Oh, you got the we're gonna live forever. Twins, you need to pull back here. There you go, that's why, that's exactly why, not the CJ attempt. I love CJs, quite personally, I love it. Is there a DS? No decisive strike, and with that, Twins gets another hook on the board. But it always brings smiles to my face, because it's very easy to counter, you know, it's very, very easy to predict. You know, I will say though, I think it has happened to me before. Alright, now here, ideally you want this Jane, alright? Taking you towards Killer Shack, this is what you want. Oh, Twins, managing to predict where she was going. Question is, can she get to Killer Shack and stop Laurie? That is the big question here. He did say that Laurie was also running in this direction. Twins needing to keep an open ear now. Seeing the scratch marks. Yeah, and you just suspect that there's a little busybody around here. Question is, can Twins do something about it? I think it's Twins. Oh, but there's no hatch offering. Oh, wait, Victor's gotta go. He's gotta get this down. It's very crucial that he gets this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. There wasn't a hatch offering. I think they're okay here. I think they're okay. I think Twins is okay here. And there you go, they get the down. Panic, straight up panic. Straight up panic. And I think despite all odds... No, it's not here. It could be anywhere. Okay. Well, this is the panic that comes in when you forget your shack offering. Alright, they are allowed it, and they're incentivized to do it. They certainly don't have to follow that rule, and it seems like Twins was dealing on the edge here. But I think in the end they've got what they wanted. Despite the slight heart attack that was given there. Alrighty. Twins proving themselves a beneficiary, proving again that they are a bit of a menace. Alright, they proved it once, they've proven it again. Alright, with just some time, they can get it done. So with that, next on the line is the unknown. Can they match this 12 hook? I think they need to. The unknown is a little bit lagging in terms of points on the board. So this is a chance for them to really situate themselves. Fredbear, tell me my whoops. Sorry, I'm fixing things. Tell me, my man, what do you think of that performance?
I thought it was pretty good. The Twins did a very smart and excellent job banking on the altruism shown by the survivors, knowing that they were going to stick around and look for saves and look for heals. Twins played it calmly and played it efficiently, using slugging to our advantage to build pressure in the match and take those necessary hooks when available.
I agree completely. She played that very well. Okay, she played it very well. So with that, next is the unknown. The question is, can the unknown match them? The unknown, they've struggled, I'd say, in this tournament thus far. I'm the Sigma. I'm the Walrus. Imagine if they did a remake of I Am the Walrus, but they changed it to Sigma. I am the Sigma. Good. Alright, Mount Ormond Resort. I haven't seen this map too many times this tournament. I think the last time was with Wesker, who did manage to succeed quite thoroughly here. I think the unknown could get something pretty well done here. I think it's just a matter of how they play this early game. Breaking down pallets, you assume they're over here at Killer Shack, which... Yep. There it is. You got Gabriel, assumedly, with Champion of Light. Trying to use that haste boost. And there you go, you got the sprint burst. You're already feeling the confidence in these survivors. Yep, there you go. Townmaster, you might as well. Alright, you see... Oh, they all have sprint burst! They all have sprint burst. The unknown. Okay, as the unknown. You know they love their flashlights. But what you need to remember is their flashlights are not infinite. Alright, they have a limit in the end. I gotta be real. It's fucking ridiculous. That was like 10 seconds and he got sprint burst back. That is fucking ridiculous. Alright, as the commentator, I'm gonna speak my mind. And I think that is frankly ridiculous. There you go. This is healthy. This is healthy for the game. It's the unknown, don't respect the pallets, alright, you need to get rid of their resources. You know what they're playing at here. You just need to be calm, you need to be resilient. Alright. Just bit by bit, inch those flashlights away. You know Ace is sticking around here. They go for the fake. As unknown, you're more than comfortable just assessing the situation. Again, sprint burst. Get them wasting as much of their flashlight as you can. Because once they run out, that's it for them. They've got nothing else. Unknown. Seeing Geralt head this way. You assume this is a Swift. You know, you just assume that this is a Swift. And so you need to play twice as smart. You got Ace sticking around here. Failing to get the injury from the unknown. Ooh, failing to get the UVX here. As unknown, I think you just need to run through a few of these pallets. Alright, really just inch through. Take away the resources bit by bit. Seeing that gen is still regressing. Ace, get the injury. Again. You just need that foothold. Start peeling away what they've got. Alright, that's what you need to do. Okay, they only have so much at their disposal. You create a dead zone this early on. Alright, and they're not going to want to go and deal with it. They really are not. There you go, get the UVX out there. Oh, Unknown just failing to get that in the end. There you go, you expected that, the holding of the W. There goes another gen. Oh, that doesn't hit. Surprisingly enough. There you go. Fake out from the... I just... Oh, how I love talented survivors. Gabriel trying to get the attention of the Unknown, but I think as the Unknown you just need to start forcing a chase here, not getting the UVX out. Needing to force more pallet drops, you need to inch away, you need to remove their resources. It's the only way you're going to get a foothold here. It really is the only way. There you go, another gen. Unless Unknown... Oh wait, never mind. This might be the Unknown's chance. But I think this might be our lowest scoring match yet, I really do think. The Unknown's free to tunnel, he's free to do whatever he needs to now. You've got Geralt running around in the background. Get the injury on Zarina. As the Unknown, you gotta take these other chasers. Get the UVX out. Start to get them wavering. Fails to get the... Oh, shit! Oh, there's a sub. Who did that? Thank you. Oh, hello, my love. Welcome in. Now is the Unknown.
Zia is a fluffy ball of fluff.
You just suspect. No! No one around for the save. Second hook for the Unknown. Doesn't get fat shame there. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, Unknown. Starting to drag it back. But given the state of the game, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one for him. Alright, and here you go. As the Unknown, you need to start building up here. You need to start building up from here. Okay, get those injuries.
Say hello, Zia, princess, baby girl. She couldn't
Hello,
hear you.
Zia. Princess, baby. Whatever. I'm sorry, it's a bit hard right now. The Unknown. Get the UVX, might as well. You have an opportunity to do so, why not take it? Why not take it?
Zia, princess, baby
Another
girl.
pallet here for Geralt. There's two here. See your Princess Baby Girl. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Unknown is struggling immensely and he needs full focus here. He needs full focus. You got Zarina here again with the sprint burst.
She's upset.
Get the UVX out there. Unknown needing to play this calmly, play this carefully. Ah, fails to get it.
Bye.
Force the pallet drop. Bye, I love you. Alright, I think as Unknown you get this here. Remember, sprint burst. And there goes.
I love you.
And as the Unknown, you need to remain calm. Alright, you never know what's possible here. You never know what's possible. You just simply do not. You just simply do not get them to this side of the pallet. Unknown, keeping an eye on that side. Again, this is the dead zone. This is the dead zone. Get the down. You assume this is a Swift. You assume this is a Swift. There you go, Unknown. Remaining vigilant. What happened there? The amount of these guys are getting sprint bursts is frankly a little bit redonkulous. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit redonkulous. But who's to say? Who's to say? The unknown needing to pay attention here. Seeing Geralt on this. Needs to go interrupt him. Get the injury on Geralt. I think here you go after Geralt. Unknown trailing Geralt. A dead hard here could be catastrophic, but I think he's just got to go for the swing. He's just got to go for the swing. Alright, and I think as the unknown, yeah, you don't go for this pick. I think you realistically you don't. But unknown playing it frisky is gonna go for it and see what he can get done. He's gonna try his luck out. I'm curious to see their builds after this. If this is a Swift if I've ever seen one. And for the unknown, it's a little rough. Now the unknown needing to cut a clean line. Need to stop Zarina here. Get the UVX out there. This is your only chance. They're trying to get the blinds. The fact that their flashlights have still not been undone. Alright, here you go. This is your chance. Oh, you failed to get the injury. Get the injuries. Keep an eye on where Zarina is. Get the injuries. Zarina, she's making a break for it. Unknown aiming to cut a cleaner line. Manages to do so. Zarina, if she's not careful, is going to head straight towards one of the unknowns. Sneaky little traps here. Got survivors coming in for body blocks. But as the unknown, you know what you need now, and that is to keep someone distracted. Alright, and you've got Gabriel here. Alright, he can't slink away like you would hope to. And you assume, yep, you gotta force a sprint burst out of him. And I mean, the unknown, against all odds, did get 6 hooks. That is an abominable match. Abominable indeed, but hey, sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes you just get dealt the bad hand, and Unknown got dealt the worst hand I think he could have ever expected. I think that was the toughest team. And yeah, you look at the builds, you assume it's a Swift. You know, you see the... Yeah, you see the visuals, you see the sprint burst. There was a dead art on Ace, I didn't know that. And there was a dead art on Ace, you see the build to last, that's keeping him going 3 P100s. How the Unknown has ended up here, it baffles me. You got the Deliverance, you've got this, as meta as it gets. As meta as it gets, and for the Unknown, like, let's pull it back a little, alright? Poor Unknown. You know, I think there's like 5 other killers that should get this more than him, alright? Unknown doesn't deserve this, alright? He's struggling as it is. Okay, he can barely use his power. Alright, he can barely use his power. Alright, if he doesn't immediately get that second shot in, it's useless. It's hard for Unknown to wear a nappy with his weird legs. Yeah, unlike the Knight, he can't really wear a nappy. So he really can't shit himself. Alright, well, with that, the Twins get their second win. Starting to build a lead here. And the Unknown. Poor Unknown. 1 win. Or 1 draw, sorry, and 2 losses. Shit. We're getting pretty close to someone getting booted out. Because Unknown realistically only has 1 match remaining. And even if they get a win, that puts him at a draw with Freddy. We might have a first elimination here. The only way that the Unknown doesn't get further is if Freddy really cooks this next round. I think we're gonna see our first elimination, our first red stripe. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Because yeah, you look at Dracula. You know, he's only played one match. Wraith has only played two. They still have a good chance of getting higher up. But I think the unknown. I think unless Freddy, I think if Freddy, the only way I think unknown doesn't can have a chance still, but I don't think it's gonna last very long, is only if he loses here. And even then, that's gonna put Dracula in the same position. You know, yeah. So if Freddy wins or draws here, he unknown's out. Okay, that's gonna be crazy to see. I mean, Fredbear, what do you think about this? What do you think of the unknown's chances?
I don't think it's gonna end well for him. I think the unknown is gonna be eliminated, if not now, very near in the future. They have only shown to us that they can't separate themselves from the rest of the herd, and I think it's starting to catch up with them.
I agree. The unknown's on their last legs, literally and figuratively. The unknown clenching their butt cheeks right now. This is the only. I mean, they've got to hope that all the other killers just fumble from this point onwards, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think the unknown is going to be eliminated, whether they like it or not. Father Campbell's Chapel. All right, we've seen the Krisu falter here. Question is, can Freddy not fall into those same traps? And look, right off rip, you find a survivor. Freddy getting that early injury. He's already... Ooh, doesn't manage to get the fake out. But gets him in a strange position, gets the down. He's off to a fantastic start thus far. A fantastic start. Goes for the quick pick. He's starting to work his way around now. Starting to build pressure. Stream dying. Oh, is it dying? Oh no. Oh no, is it back? Is it back? It's looking like it's having a bit of a hissy fit. Stream is taking a poo. Lovely. Why is it? This has happened twice to Freddy now. There you go, you get the vault and get the down. Didn't Freddy break the... Straight up, he did. You're right, Fabled. You're right, he did. I don't know how he keeps managing this. I think it's just his aura. He's just that stinky. Oh, you see the Jane? This is the same Jane as last time. I recognise them. They've got the same outfit. And the same Hattie as earlier as well. Get Pop goes over here. There's the unhook. There goes your first gen. Just making... Sable not paying attention to where they are. They're not careful. No vault there. I think Freddy gets this, whether the survivors like it or not. Freddy gonna go for a quick pick here. No interruptions. Freddy's on a roll now. There goes that first gen. Freddy hearing Lara? And yeah, you notice the similarities. Oh, injury on Sable. Not what you want as Freddy, but doesn't hurt to get the survivors working on something else. Freddy going for a kick here. Get rid of the boon. Find ways to waste the survivors' times. There you go, Freddy with the dream snare. Hattie taking the wrong line. Goes down. Freddy, I think, unless something serious happens, like the internet breaking, I think he's got this. Lara trying to be a saint here. Trying to stop Freddy from going for any more hooks. Fails to do so. Because Freddy, he's on a roll. He sees a chance to eliminate the competition. So why not take it? Why not take it? Oh, and you got Jane coming in here. Freddy. Building towards greater pastures. Can he keep the momentum? There you go, you get the hindrance on Jane here. Question is, can he make something happen? And there you go, he gets the down, man. Freddy, he's on a roll. This is quite a contrast to last time he was about, especially on his first match with Eerie. You know, he's proven that he's starting to build, he's gotten his groove back, and he's starting to make it work. There you go, that's another hook for the board. Possibly, Freddy might start looking for some pop goes value here. You've got a few injured parties. But you've got to go for Lara here. Ah, they go for the vault anyway. They go for the vault anyway. Oh, but you do hear Hattie coming around for the save. It doesn't mean you can't capitalize on it. You might as well as Freddy. Again, Freddy assessing the situation correctly. You do have Sable here. Freddy might honestly be skirting the lines if he downs Sable here. But that doesn't mean he can't use this as a point of pressure for the team. Alright, start getting that altruism. Get those pallets out of the way. This is kind of what you're looking for. In, going after Sable here. That's what you want. Freddy looking to hopefully get some pallet value here. Injury for Freddy. Freddy on a roll. Here you go, this is what you're looking for. This is what you're looking for. As Freddy, you know this is exactly what was going to happen. And you're more than happy to take what you want from this. Alright, you want to force the other survivors coming in for altruistic plays. And so this is what you need. This is what you need. If you can't find the survivors yourself, you might as well bring them to you. Okay, force them into weird and uncomfortable positions. Freddy, not sure what fucking ability he's holding. Really unsure of what ability he's holding. There's a dead hard. Freddy, what are you doing? Getting some intel here. Survivor's healing. Gotta interrupt it. Get the down on Sable. Got Hattie here. Get the down. Get the pick on Hattie. Then it's free reign on Sable. Let's see, can Freddy keep the momentum? There's the hook. On Hattie. Hear the boon. Oh, Sable gets up. Assumedly because of conviction. Either way, scaring both me and Freddy. You've got Lara here, assumedly looking for a save with her toolbox. The question is, does Freddy make it here? Ooh, I think with a body block like that, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, and nope, it does not. And as Freddy, Hattie, antagonizing the killer, and Freddy gonna profit off it. He's gonna profit off it. Alright, if he's not getting one survivor, he's gonna get... Ooh. There's the pick on Hattie. There's the quick heals. Damn, the boon. Disastrous for Freddy. He honestly, with this simple body block, it might spell disaster for Freddy. But again, only one gen's popped, so there's still a lot of possibilities. You got the comp corner here. Alright, all parties are healed. The question is, can Freddy get to a hook in time? Got the hook right up there. Got a hook right over here. You got Lara there. I think as Freddy, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. I think you got to assume that Lara has breakout. You just got to assume, so why not take the slug? Alright, why not? Cut those lines. Freddy trying to get Lara now. Seeing them as the only vestige of protection for this team. He needs to get them. He needs to get them out of the way. Fails to find them. All the survivors running in. Gets the down. This is the down you need. This is the down you need. Hattie sticking in the way. Trying to be altruistic. But Freddy facing the wall goes for the pick. Does he get this? Does he get this? There's no one to stop him now. There's no one to stop him. You got Jane going in for the save, fails to get it. Alright, as Freddy, you gotta start taking away the survivors' little fun toys. There you go. Now everyone's on death hook, assuming Freddy manages to get this, and there we go. Freddy, ooh, there goes another gen. Now Freddy's more than welcome to stick around. You got the survivors healing while asleep. You can't be doing this against Freddy. You can't be doing this. He gets the injury. Alright, as Freddy, you got both survivors here. Alright, it's prime for the picking. It's prime for the picking who you choose to go after. Alright. It's prime for the picking, and there you go. You get Hattie. Question is Sable around? Sable is around. Freddy failing to slow them down. Gets a save on Lara. Question is, can Freddy work around this? He gets it down on Sable. Somehow, Jane is recovered. Fucking against all odds. Here we go. This first death for Freddy. 3 more hooks. 3 more hooks is all he needs. Can he close it out? Remember, Jane does have Dead Hard. Nope! Doesn't manage to get it off in time. Probably thinking they still had it available, but goes down nonetheless. Alright, Freddy's starting to close it down. Alright, he's looking for it. He's looking for it. Can he do it? Can he get this done? Can he eliminate the unknown? Alright, manages to find Hattie. Gets her down. The question is he gonna get the hatch? That's the question. Oh. And Lara just giving Freddy that little bit of intel he needed. Just that little tiny bit of intel. It's going to be so critical for Freddy. He knows where she is. He doesn't need to really stress out about Hatch. He knows where it's going to be. Possibly. And there you go. There you go. Now it's up to the gates. As Freddy. Oh, you are sitting comfy. You got... Remember me. You know that gate's going to be slow as hell. So for Lara... There she is. There she is. And as Freddy... I mean, you are grinning ear to ear. You are grinning ear to ear. Lara... Attempting... GG, I was the same Jane. We were too altruistic. Yeah, I had a feeling it was the same Jane. I had a feeling. And with that, Freddy gets his 4K and eliminates the unknown at the same time. Congratulations to Freddy for the unknown. It's not what you want to be seeing. But again, yeah, GG's Jane. You guys were playing very well once again. You're very competent, as well as your teammate. I think it was the same Hattie as well. Winning a gate as slow as a snail, towing a caravan up a hill, straight up, straight up. And with that, we can officially say someone's booted out. Because no matter what happens, Freddy will get at least 5 points here. And because of that, the unknown can't match that. He's already played 3 rounds. Even if he gets a win, the maximum the unknown can get is 4 points. So with that, we have our first elimination. The unknown. Let's make that a nicer red. There we go. The unknown. Our first elimination. Here's a somber clap for the unknown. Our first elimination. Yep, give him a salute. Give him a salute. That poor boy. He tried his hardest. He tried his hardest, but just nothing was working in his favor. And you know, he's the unlucky one. He's the unlucky one. Unknown, you did as well as that Knight. I think he still did better than Knight, because at least with the unknown, you know, he just had really tough matches, and you can see it. All right, he was going against survivors that were just really on the ball. Really, and I mean, you look at that last match for the unknown. You know that's a Swift with max stat. You know that have min-maxed using the meta, and it's just been a beat down for the unknown. With the Knight, he just shat his pants. He had no excuse. But yep, salute for the unknown. God bless his soul. He was a champ. He still has to do one more round when that arrives to, you know, hopefully bolster his stats so that he can hopefully put himself in a better position when it comes to seeding next year. Knight is sitting on his couch with the top of ice cream, wishing he could be the unknown. Yeah, the Knight wishes he could. He wishes he could have had a chance to just be here, but again, he was eliminated, and so he's refused. He's watching this right now. I can tell you that much. He's watching this right now from his couch, crying his eyes out. You know, he's left. You know, his 3 pals, the Carnifex, the Jailer, and the Assassin on red. They've been trying to message him, trying to call him, trying to get him out of the house, but it just isn't happening. He's too far gone. So, with that, with our first elimination of the tournament, next is Dracula. Let's see. Can Dracula match Freddy now? Or is Freddy gonna start building a lead that maybe some of the other killers can't even beat? You know, maybe we'll start to find out whether or not we will have, you know, a few killers go definitively, you know, moving on to the next round. Fredbear, what's your thoughts, man?
It's to be expected. You know, for as strong as Freddy is, you could see him simply getting a very high hook states in that match, and because of that, the Unknown was eliminated, and my heart does go out to the Unknown and his teammates and his coaches. But, you know, in the end, there needs to be killers that are eliminated. Not everyone can win in the end, but it's sad, but it has to happen for it to be a tournament. I agree. It's sad, but someone's got to go. Not everyone can get through. Alrighty. Dracula. What can that man get done? Cold Tower, Macmillan Estate? Let's see. What can he get done here? I'm pretty sure this was the same map he ended up on last time. Funnily enough. Actually, no, slightly different variation. There's Dracula. Yep, you gotta look out here. Finding Rick very early on. Can't help but to be a little bit apprehensive about your totem there. You did see a survivor spawn here. And ooh, Dracula does miss the Hellfire, and he does miss Freddy. Dracula, what are we doing here? There we go. Gets the pallet break. He's wasting time here. But he does get the down. Just do some. I don't know what the test, but you can't know until you try it. That is true. Dracula, first hook on the board. A little bit later than you would have liked to have had, but hey, better late than never. Possibly, had he been a bit quicker on the mark, he could have made something happen there. Gonna go for the pallet break here. Make his way around. You do see a totem already missing, I think. What's happening over there? No, there's a totem, and I think it has been touched. Dracula, you're hoping for some devour here. No survivors are sticking around here. No information for Dracula here. Not getting anything. No one's going for the save on Rick. Seeing scratch marks here. And here you go. Here's the chase you need to take. Ooh. Dracula just failing. There you go, first stack of Devour. This is what you want as Dracula. Ooh, fails to get the injury, but does manage to zone him off. Gets the injury anyway. Fuck, touch my totem straight up. I love totems, but like, they need to have a look at their placement. And there you go, Dracula with a quick and easy second down. Look at him! You see them lighting up! They're touching him! Let go, you gooners! Get off Dracula's totems. Alright, you're being rude now. As Dracula, you need to start pressuring him for touching him. Alright, you got Kate here. This is the one you want. You can't really go for Rick just yet. Get away from the Dark Lord's bones. Yeah, get away from his bones. Okay, goes for the vault here. Oh, does he get off? No, he doesn't. He just manages to fail to do so. There you go, another stack of Devour.
Dracula looking for some Hellfire value here. Fails to do so, hoping to predict them. Gets the injury anyway. Lovely work from Dracula. He's playing it slow, but he's playing it methodically. Alright, he's aiming to get Devour value here, and the only way he gets that is by playing smart, playing carefully, using his power when possible. But you're suspecting that some of these totems are going to go flying soon. And because of that, Dracula needs to pick up the pace. Oh. Ricky Dicky Doodag rhymes. Injury for Dracula. Gets the break. Another champion alight. You're seeing it time and time again these days. No, he doesn't go for the vault. Like Kate did, he's just running around, and I think because of that, Dracula might get some pressure here. Oh, and he just manages to get the down. You'll love to see it, you'll love to see it. Not revealing that he has Devour just yet. Trying to hold off as long as he can with it. Alright. The moment you get it, you wanna use it when you have 5. When you have all 5 stacks, that's the moment you wanna use it. That's the time. Alright, you got Bill here. Fails to get the injury. Bill running forward. And unfortunately, Dracula revealing he has Devour, revealing his cards. Question is, what can he do about it now? You suspect that Survivors are going to start cleansing totems. The question is, are they going to cleanse the correct ones? There goes one. I think that was Devour. I think immediately they just happened to get the right fucking one. My lord, Dracula. Just the unluckiness of having the one totem they managed to cleanse be fucking Devour, of all fucking things. Be scared, he's scary, yeah, he's very scary. He's very, very scary. But, they might not know that Devour's cleansed yet, because of that they're going to be extra hot on those little tasty totems. So you might be able to use it to your advantage. Use the knowledge that those survivors have against them. Totem Touch has way too much blood right now. For real, yeah. Yep, and as Dracula, you're assessing the situation, you're looking around, hopefully trying to force this second stage. Again, you don't have Devour anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't put pressure on the board. And who have you got here? You've got Rick! You've got Rick of all people. What are they doing? I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. You still have Bill here. Bill's looking to do something. There goes another tome. This is what you wanted. Dracula, I don't know what he's doing. Gets the down. I think with that, unless there's a serious interruption, he might just have his first death here. Alrighty. Can he keep this flow going? Devour's no longer around, but the survivors still have reason to believe that it's still present. But I do think that that little exposed effect and the totem symbol will be gone. Quite possibly. But there's no real way to make certain until you get some downs here. Oh. 2 gens remain. Dracula needs to pick up the pace if he wants to match Freddy. Question is, can he do it? Can he do it? I think he can. I think it's a matter of when, not if. There we go, another hook for Dracula. Despite not getting much value from his build, aggressively, I'll phrase it. You know, not aggressively, he's still getting a lot of passive value. You know, forcing survivors to prioritize totems, prioritize other objectives other than Bill, unaware of the rules of the Killer Cup tournament, unaware that when dens remain, Dracula's free to do as he pleases. He doesn't care anymore. You assume that Bill might have something up his sleeve. He hasn't revealed a dead hard as of yet. There you go. You assume possibly a decisive strike here. There's only one reason for that gusto. And no! Bill was just giving himself up to the Dark Lord, and as the Dark Lord, you're going to be more than happy about that. That's the second survivor gone. 4 hooks remain. Can Dracula close it out? He's got himself a bit of a nice 3-gen here. He's got eyes on all cylinders, on all fronts. Question is, can he catch a survivor lurking around? I think yeah. I think hell yeah. Goes for the TP. Not really used a lot of his bat form. There you go, there's Kate. Dracula's a hot daddy. I agree, Dracula's a bit of a Kate pleading for her life. But as Dracula, you just can't entertain this. But damn. Dracula likes what he sees. What's Dracula doing? What's he doing? Is he getting tamed here? He is not. Ooh, ooh. I think Dracula was just wanting a little bit of a head scratch from someone he deems attractive. Okay? You know, do your hustle, man, do your hustle. -2. -2 what? Yo mamas. Alright, there we go, another hook for Dracula. 3 remain. You assume that Kate might give up on hook here. Because Dracula, you need to find out where Leon is. You've got Gen movement here, you suspect he's been here doing something. Question is what? Question is what? There's the unhook. Alright, things are starting to close out. Question is, who do you go for? I think you prioritize Leon here. Question is, where is Leon? Leon? Leon! The Dark Lord needs you! And despite just getting the hook, Leon has vacated the premises with such clarity that, quite frankly, I'm bamboozled. Oh, never mind. You know, despite all his efforts, Dracula did find him. With a keen eye, the Dragula has managed to find Leon. If he can wrap this up, this could spell. Oh! There is a cheeky little deception here from the Leon, but the Hellfire gets the down anyway. Let's see. Now as Dracula, you want to get as close as you can to Killer Shack. You see scratch marks, you know Kate's nearby. And you're hearing her. And you're seeing her. Again, pleading for her life. With the key. Asking to go. And it's Dracula, remembering the rules of the tournament, remembering what's at stake here. Has to go for it. In the end. You hate to see it, but hey. It's not about making friends, alright? It's about getting the job done. Dracula knows he can't let Freddy get a strong lead here. Alright, it's the only chance that Dracula's gonna have of building towards higher powers to hopefully getting a chance in the playoffs, in the finals. It's the only chance he has. So with that, Dracula finishes off with 12 hooks, bringing another draw to Freddy. Whoops. To Freddy and another draw for Dracula. You'll love to see it, you'll love to see it. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm just seeing things behind. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but when I return, I think we'll try and get Group B done, and I think that'll do us for tonight. We might start seeing some more individuals maybe getting edged out of the match, out of the tournament. I don't think so. I think there's still plenty of opportunity for these lower individuals to get a foothold here, but I guess there's really only one way to find out, isn't there? Alright, be right back, people.